I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's Daily Review. Today is June 5th, Monday, 2023. Let's hop right into it here. We had this candle right here, this daily candle. We ended up opening up Sunday night, making the high of the week as of now. We smacked that daily imbalance level. Look at that, beautifully. Thought it would try to go up more when the news came out, but got stunted and just came down. So pretty nice. Let's go into a 4-hour real quick, and you'll see here similar story, and you'll see here that we opened up, we pushed up, tagged it, and then we tagged it again at the 4-hour 2 o'clock a.m. tagged it again underneath. That's generally a good signature that it's not going to be going up anytime soon. I'm not saying it's out of the picture, but we're bearish. So yeah, so you'll see here, let's go into a 1 hour, and coming into the 1 hour, you can see a little more clear. All right, price, look, tags it, not a coincidence. All right, and then the 10 o'clock hour shoots up, takes out liquidity up to here, and then nice entry at the open there when it comes back down. And we're trying to fill up most of this imbalance, right? So even when we're looking at this oversold area, that's what we were talking about on Friday. Please watch that video so it makes sense. But we know we had to, retrace and get some of this imbalance, right? So as far as how far it's going to go down though right now, I don't know, because we're already almost on the oversold area on the 4-hour. Not saying that I rely on this or anything, but we could get the top side might not be done because it did not finish this imbalance at all. Like it just tapped it. Now I'm not saying it has to, but in general, it generally would fill it up eventually. So this we might go head into a consolidation, and it might turn into a thing where they just save it for the rates on the 14th, or, when the next news comes, because we don't got too much news this week. But anyway, let's go into a 15-minute to see things very clear here. All right, and here we go. So yeah, price bought up right at the news at 10 o'clock, shot up, took out that liquidity, and then here's an entry right here as far as on a lower time frame, and then price came down, then retraced back up, came into the blocks here, nice supply blocks there, and then found an entry on a lower time frame. Then this came down, created another range, retraced back up into this block right here. And then you'll see some smaller time frames there. So really nice. Let's go into, 15-minute? Let's go into a 5. And a little more detail here. As you see, we spiked up, took out that liquidity. Now I was looking for it to come up and kind of fill this imbalance, because ES ended up closing up their gap on a weekly. Take a look at that. And then but it didn't. So it sank down and then showed signs of selling underneath the open, and then retraced right back beautifully. And you got to go to a 1 minute to see this, but let's go to 1 minute. All right. Try to show this. I'll do one section at a time, I guess. Let's see here. All right. So yep, well, there's that block, so you have to know what you're looking for on a higher time frame that I just showed you. Once it hit that level, then we got a nice imbalance right there. As soon as it taps in, immediate seller, and order flow down, and then price came down, retraced back up into that block here on the 15-minute. And then you can see very clearly, nice imbalance there. Price turns around and taps that block right there. And that's a nice trade right there to take it to the liquidity or even lower, but kind of fizzled out here. So nice day. Little dragging. I had some things to do, so I was in and out, but let's take a look at the daily again. Now back on the daily, you'll see here, oh, this was in the teachings. So where are we now? Well, let's do it like this. All right. And you'll see here, let me move this over. All right, that looks leveled, yep. All right, so we got still a little major imbalance here. Some are projecting, you know, coming down to here, right? This is where I had a level of support or clearing price. I'll make it orange for now. But that would be a level to retrace back to, even if we were going to go up, which I'm not saying we are. I know we're coming down, but even if we consolidated and they brought it down and they shot it up one more time, because now we got liquidity sitting here. We created liquidity here. So I'm not convinced that we're done with this area. I mean, we got a big 4-hour imbalance, which is what this inside the daily imbalance. So, and it hasn't even tapped it. Like, I mean, I would have been satisfied if it tapped it, but it didn't tap it at all. So, but that's another story. So will this carrot be dangled? I don't think we're done up here. But in my perfect world, I'd like to see the price just come down, right? And below these lows right here, you know, and right here. But I don't know. It's a little too suspect. I don't think, now, if we do, it'll look like this. Just give me a second here. It'll look kind of like this, right? So how we came with this bearish candle. Next day is a big bearish candle, reaches all the way down. Third day is a big bearish candle. Fourth day is a big bearish candle and breaks that low, right? And in doing so, I mean, would I like to see that right now? Yes, but I mean, is it probable? I don't know. It's just, that seems a little too easy to me, right? With this just being dangled like that. You know, so, but it did take liquidity. So when we popped up and hit the daily, I know we did take out that liquidity, which was nice. So they did take liquidity and they tapped in the imbalance. So technically we could just see bearish days ahead of us, right? So that is possible, and that's actually what I want. So, but what happens and what I want is completely something different, right? But yeah, so you see what we got left here, down here, and then the magic question for me now is: do we come back up here and take this out one more time? So that's going to be really the question for me. So, but other than that, yeah, I mean, it was very clear that we were, you know, going to tap that and have a down day, right? What I was wanting, obviously, was for it to be like a candle like this. Let me delete this candle right here. So it was, yeah, they call it a shooting star or whatever they want to call it, but more of a price up and then coming back down and closing. That would have been beautiful, but we didn't get that. So we'll see. Hopefully they don't consolidate it up here first, like, and peak out and then come down for all here, right? I don't know. We'll see, because no news this week, so it could be a little lethargic. But all right, so hope this helps. You guys take care until the next video tomorrow. God bless.